giving the start. Here they come. Earl fan pacing, there goes Dashing Egyptian on the inside for the lead. Egyptian Icer, and it's those two into the turn they race, and Egyptian Icer, he's on the outside now to challenge and take command. Dashing Egyptian is second, 2 lengths Freedom Trip, but here comes Strike Me Rich, followed in that turn by Bravado Knight. On the outside, Egyptian Charmer and Never Magoo. Your leader to the quarter, Egyptian Icer. Here comes Strike Me Rich. Now third, moving to second there by the first quarter, and Egyptian Icer leads the way. 29-3 the quarter, but Strike Me Rich is up now to challenge and take command. It's Egyptian Icer second by 2 lengths. It's Dashing Egyptian third, now by 2 lengths Freedom Trip, followed now by Egyptian Charmer. It's Never Magoo, and trailing the field it's Bravado Knight. Positions unchanged, approaching the half, and Strike Me Rich has the lead 2 lengths. Here comes Dashing Egyptian. He's moving out of third, moving to second. It's Egyptian Icer in third. They're halfway home. 1:02 now they drive into the clubhouse turn, and Strike Me Rich maintains a lead as Dashing Egyptian moves at him on the outside second. Egyptian Icer is right there in third. Egyptian Charmer in fourth. On the inside of horses, Freedom Trip, Never Magoo. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter, and Strike Me Rich has the lead. Dashing Egyptian, another move at the leader, Egyptian Icer. He wants out of third. Followed on the outside, it's Egyptian Charmer and Never Magoo. Now they drive into the far turn. Strike Me Rich has the lead. Dashing Egyptian on the outside, Egyptian Icer. Now they're in the final eighth. Your leader is Strike Me Rich. Here they come, turning for home, and Strike Me Rich has the lead by 2 lengths. On the inside, Egyptian Icer and Dashing Egyptian. It's Strike Me Rich opening up the lead now by 3 lengths. It's all Strike Me Rich tonight. It's Strike Me Rich by 3 at the wire. Here they come. Merrill fan pacing between horses. Sterling Express going right for the lead on the inside. Electric Mohawk Groovy is there. Now they drive into the first turn, and Sterling Express has the lead on the real Groovy. Moves second, followed on the inside, Electric Mohawk in third. It's Awesome Horse parked on the outside, followed by Mi Amigo Grande. It's Ranchwood Baron. It's Star Damon Lake Hills, Texas trailing. But here comes Groovy, and Groovy is up on the outside the quarter. 27-4 the quarter, and Groovy opens up the lead now by 4 lengths. It's Sterling Express second, 5 lengths Electric Mohawk. In third now by 2 lengths Awesome Horse, followed by Mi Amigo Grande. On the inside of horses, Ranchwood Baron. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Groovy with the lead. It's Sterling Express in second, but here comes Awesome Horse. Now third on the outside, followed on the inside of horses, Electric Mohawk. They're halfway home. 57-3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. It's Groovy with the lead. On the inside, Sterling Express second. On the outside, it's Awesome Horse, followed by Mi Amigo Grande. It's Electric Mohawk, Ranchwood Baron. On the outside, Star Damon, and trailing the field, it's Lake Hills, Texas. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Groovy is under urging 3 lengths. Here comes Awesome Horse, charging into second, followed on the outside, Mi Amigo Grande. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Groovy with the lead. On the inside, it's Awesome Horse. On the outside, Mi Amigo Grande and Star Demon. Now they're in the final eighth of a mile, and your leader, Garuve. Here they come, turning for home, and Garuve cuts the corner under urging. Awesome Horses out for the drive with Mi Amigo Grande. It's Garuve. Here comes Awesome Horse between horses. It's Garuve with the lead. It is Garuve at the wire. Mi Amigo Grande and Awesome Horses third. Here they come. They're off. There goes Good and Loyal between horses out for the lead. Now they drive into the first turn, and Good and Loyal is between horses, but Willie Bob holds on the inside, and Willie Bob now to take command. It's Good and Loyal in second. Danorama is parked on the outside. Followed in that turn, Sid Sandman. It's PJ's Authority, followed by Mohawk Shy Knight. It's What a Shepherd and Raven Ability. Approaching the quarter, Willie Bob has the lead. Good and Loyal is right there in second. Another by the first quarter. 28-3 the quarter. Willie Bob maintains a lead, but here comes Sid Sandman. He's first over on the outside. Here comes PJ's Authority moving right with him as they approach the half-mile marker. It's Willie Bob with the lead, but Sid Sandman is second on the outside. It's Good and Loyal in third, followed on the outside by PJ's Authority. It's Danorama, What a Shepherd, followed now by Mohawk Shy Knight and Raven Ability. The field's halfway home. A minute flat into the clubhouse turn, and Willie Bob maintains the lead 3/4 of a length. It's Sid Sandman on the outside second. It's Good and Loyal right there in third, followed by PJ's Authority. On the outside of horses, it's What a Shepherd, Danorama. Now they come into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter, and there goes Sid Sandman. Sid Sandman on the outside now to take command. It's Willie Bob back to second. Good and Loyal once out of third. On the outside, it's PJ's Authority, and from far back, it's Raven Ability. Now they drive into the far turn. It's Sid Sandman with the lead 3 lengths. It's Willie Bob in second between horses, PJ's Authority. Here they come turning for home, and Sid Sandman is opening up the lead now with every stride. A late move on the far outside by Raven Ability. It's Sid Sandman with the lead. It's Sid Sandman pulling away at the wire. Raven Ability up for second. They're off. On the inside, there goes Check Rider out for the lead. Joined now by Strangulator. Here comes 46 Guns. Into the turn they race, and Check Rider benefits from the inside. It's Strangulator right there in second. 46 Guns now drops in third, now a length and a quarter, followed by Blasting Zone. That's Sandhill, followed by Via Limo, Sulin Reward, and trailing the field to the quarter, Impressive Bird. Approaching the quarter, your leader Check Rider. On the outside, Strangulator moves at him, but Strangulator is back to second. 28-4 the first quarter, and Check Rider has the lead. It's Strangulator in second, length and a quarter. 46 Guns is right there in third. Here comes Blasting Zone first over on the outside. Here comes Via Limo moving right with them as they approach the half-mile marker. It's Check Rider with the lead. On the inside, Strangulator right there in second. Blasting Zone now second on the outside. It's Strangulator now back to third. Via Limo follows cover on the outside. They're halfway home. A minute and 4. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. It's Check Rider with the lead. On the outside, Blasting Zone, another try. Followed on the inside, Strangulator in third. It's Via Limo. On the outside of horses, Sulin Reward. Here comes Impressive Bird. He's moving up 3 wide. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Check Rider has the lead on neck on the outside. Blasting Zone moves at him in second. Via Limo. He's moving up 3 wide. 3 horses are across the track. Now they drive into the far turn. It's Check Rider with the lead. Blasting Zone. It's Via Limo third, moving to second on the outside. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile, and your leader, Check Rider. Here they come, turning for home, and Check Rider cuts the corner now by 3 lengths. It's Strangulator in second as they come to the wire. It's Check Rider opening up the lead. It is Check Rider showing the way. It's Check Rider all alone at the wire. Strangulator is second, close for third. Here they come. They're off. On the inside, there goes Tricky Rhythm going right for the lead. Now they drive into the first turn with Tricky Rhythm with the lead in the real Driftwood Sandy. He's right there in second. Endless Story. Here comes It's Bruce. Ranging up on the outside, and It's Bruce is up with a rush. No to challenge for the lead. Approaching the quarter, it's Tricky Rhythm, but It's Bruce drives at him on the outside. A challenging second. Dale Heitman going to the whip on It's Bruce. They're driving by the first quarter. Tricky Rhythm the quarter. 29 and 2, and Tricky Rhythm has the lead now 3 parts of a length. It's Bruce alongside a challenging second. It's Driftwood Sandy in third, followed in that turn by Native Dawn. It's a gap to Endless Story. It's Getaway Yankee, followed on the outside of horses called 911. It's Surefine Orion, and trailing the field to the half-mile marker is Dynamic Trip. They're driving by the half, and your leader, Tricky Rhythm, they're halfway home. 57 and 1, and Tricky Rhythm has the lead into the clubhouse turn. Driftwood Sandy is right there in second on the outside of horses. It's Bruce in third, followed on the inside. It's Native Dawn back to third. Here comes Getaway Yankee. He's moving up 3 wide. Now they curve into the back stretch. It's Tricky Rhythm with the lead. Driftwood Sandy is on the outside. Here comes Native Dawn moving out of third. Endless Story needs racing room. On the inside, it's Surefine Orion. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. Tricky Rhythm by 3 lengths. Here comes Native Dawn charging in the second. Here comes Dynamic Trip on the far outside. Between horses, Endless Story is on the move. Here they come, turning for home. It's Tricky Rhythm with the lead. It's Native Dawn, and he's out for the drive. It's Tricky Rhythm opening up the lead. A late move on the outside by Endless Story, but it's Tricky Rhythm all alone at the wire. Endless Story and Native Dawn is third. Here they come. Merrill Fan pacing. There's a 4-way battle for the lead on the inside. It's Monster of Midway. Here comes Les Filling on the far outside. Into the turn they race, and Monster of Midway is on the inside, but Les Filling moves up on the outside, and Les Filling now powers into command. It's Monster of Midway second, 2 lengths Head Chef. In third, 2 lengths Le Bon Lobel, followed in that turn by Icy Grum. It's Prairie Junior and Jimmy Dundee trailing. They're moving by the quarter. 28 seconds flat, and Les Filling maintains a lead 2 lengths. Monster of Midway is right there in second, but Le Bon Lobel is moving out of fourth, now taking over third on the outside. It's Head Chef back to fourth. Here comes Prairie Junior on the outside, followed by Icy Groom and Jimmy Dundee. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's less filling by 3 lengths. Monster of Midway second. Le Bon Lobel is now second on the outside. The field's halfway home. 58 and 4. Now they move into the clubhouse turn, and less filling has the lead. Monster of Midway second. Le Bon Lobel is third on the outside. Followed on the outside of horses, Prairie Junior, it's Head Chef, followed by Icy Groom and Jimmy Dundee. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. Your leader is less filling. On the inside, Monster of Midway. Here comes Jimmy Dundee. Look at him fly from fourth, now third, now moving to second. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. It's less filling with the lead, but Jimmy Dundee powers up on the outside. Here comes Monster of Midway. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. On the outside, it's Jimmy Dundee. On the inside, less filling is fighting to come back. Here they come, turning for home. On the inside, less filling on the inside, Jimmy Dundee. It's Jimmy Dundee now to take command. On the inside, it's less filling. It's Jimmy Dundee with the lead. It's Jimmy Dundee, less filling, and Head Chef up for third. In the 6th race, number field moves to the top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Decipher between horses out for the lead. There goes Some Kind of Tough. Cedars Trenton is there. Now they move into the first turn, and Decipher splits horses now to take command. Cedars Trenton is second. Some Kind of Tough now drops in third. Battle Shoe Prophet, he's on a fourth, followed now by Gag Rider. On the inside, that's Riotous Living. It's Super Modified and Beep Beep Barkay. Here comes Battle Shoe Prophet, and Battle Shoe Prophet from the outside now challenges for the lead. The quarter 28 and 1. It's Battle Shoe Prophet. 2 lengths. Decipher is second. 2 lengths. Cedars Trenton in third. Now by 2 lengths. Some Kind of Tough, followed by Gag Rider. It's Riotous Living. It's Super Modified, followed by Beep Beep Barkay and Billy Scott. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Battle Shoe Prophet with the lead. Decipher is right there in second. Cedars Trenton is first over third, moving to second. The field's halfway home. 58 and 3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. It's Battle Shoe Prophet with the lead. On the outside of horses, at Cedars Trenton, a challenging second. It's Decipher right there in third. Followed on the inside, it's Some Kind of Tough. It's Gag Rider and Super Modified. Now they curve into the back stretch. Here comes Cedars Trenton, and Cedars Trenton on the outside now powers on by. It's Battle Shoe Prophet in second. Decipher makes a bid on the outside, followed on the outside by Some Kind of Tough. Now they drive into the far turn, and Cedars Trenton is opening up the lead now by 4 lengths. It's Battle Shoe Prophet second. Decipher on the outside of horses. It's Beep Beep Barkay. Here they come, turning for home. It's Cedars Trenton, opening up the lead with every stride. A late move on the outside by Beep Beep Barkay. Down the stretch, it's Cedars Trenton with the lead. It's Cedars Trenton all alone at the wire. Beep Beep Barkay close for third. Top of the turn. And here they come. Arrow fan pacing, there goes Buck and Wing going for the lead. There goes Dirty Deeds moving right with them. And it's those two into that first turn, but Buck and Wing opens up now by 3 lengths. It's Dirty Deeds into second, it's Arborator. In third now by 2 lengths, it's Burr Rabbit. Followed in that turn by Go Sox. It's Dr. Walker, and trailing the field, that's Brooklets Roswell. Approaching the opening quarter, it's Buck and Wing with the lead. It's Dirty Deeds in second, 2 lengths. They're by the quarter. 28 into the quarter, and Buck and Wing maintains a lead 2 lengths. Dirty Deeds is second now 2 lengths. It's Arborator. In third now by 2 lengths, Burr Rabbit. Followed now by Go Sox. It's Dr. Walker, and still trailing to the half-mile marker. That's Brooklets Roswell. Approaching the half-mile marker, Buck and Wing has the lead by 2 lengths. It's Dirty Deeds in second. It's Go Sox. Now third, first over as they race by the half. 59 seconds flat. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. It's Buck and Wing with the lead. Here comes Go Sox. Now third, moving to second. It's Dirty Deeds in third. Followed on the outside of horses, Dr. Walker. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. It's Buck and Wing, a length and a quarter. It's Go Sox on the outside, second, Dirty Deeds in third. Followed on the outside, it's Dr. Walker, Brooklets Roswell. They're by the 3/4, 127 4/5, and Buck and Wing maintains a lead 3/4 of a length, but Go Sox is trying to come on second, Dirty Deeds in third. On the inside, Arborator needs racing room. Here they come, turning for home. It's Buck and Wing with the lead. Here comes Go Sox, and he's out for the drive. It's Go Sox now to take command. A late move on the outside by Arborator. It's Go Sox with the lead. It's all Go Sox at the wire.
Thought was, I hope he doesn't get out.
Great. Roger, what are your plans?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well,
They're off. On the outside, it's Desperate Society out for the lead. There goes Impressive Step. And it's those two into that first turn. It's Desperate Society now with the lead. It's Impressive Step. In second, Hit the Bed is parked on the outside. On the inside of horses, Ale Hips Perfect Mohawk. Followed by Callaway. On the inside, it's Yes Sir Buddy and Keystone Switch. Here comes Hit the Bed. Hit the Bed up to challenge and now take command. It's Desperate Society back to second. They're off the quarter. 28-1 and Hit the Bed strides out now by 3 lengths. It's Desperate Society second, 2 lengths. Impressive Step. In third now by 2 lengths, it's Ale Hips. Followed on the inside by Perfect Mohawk and Callaway. Approaching the half-mile marker, and your leader, Hit the Bed. It's Hit the Bed by 3 lengths. Followed by Desperate Society. It's Impressive Step. It's Ale Hips and Perfect Mohawk. They're driving by the half, but it's all Hit the Bed. 58 seconds flat and Hit the Bed shows the way into the clubhouse turn. On the inside, it's Desperate Society, Impressive Step, and Ale Hips. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Hit the Bed maintains a lead. Impressive Step is on the outside second. Followed on the inside, Desperate Society. It's Ale Hips with cover, Perfect Mohawk, and Callaway. Now they race up the back stretch, and Hit the Bed has the lead in the reel. On the outside, Impressive Step. It's Ale Hips 3 wide. On the inside, Desperate Society and Perfect Mohawk. Now they drive into the far turn. Hit the Bed has the lead. Ale Hips moves 3 wide into second. Followed on the inside, Desperate Society. Here they come, turning for home. Hit the Bed cuts the corner. On the far outside, Ale Hips. Here comes Perfect Society. Hit the Bed has the lead. Here comes Perfect Society with a rush. Hit the Bed. Perfect Society is coming on. Hit the Bed and Perfect Society. Those two at the wire. And that is a photo. Here they come. They're off. 4 horses in a battle for the lead, but there goes Richard Lomont. Richard Lomont is 3 wide between horses Party Lobel. On the inside, it's Grandeur, and it's those 3 around the clubhouse turn. Richard Lomont up to challenge and now take command. It's Party Lobel second, 3 lengths. It's Grandeur in third. Off stride up the backstretch is Grandeur. There are several horses interfered with up the backstretch. There is a loose horse on the backstretch. Gentlemen up front, a loose horse on the backstretch. They're by the quarter, 28 seconds flat, and Richard Lomont has the lead 2 lengths. Party Lobel is right there in second, followed on the outside of horses by Wildwood Dixieland. On the outside of horses, that's Raven Ruler. As they approach the half-mile marker, your leader is Richard Lomont by 2 lengths. It's Party Lobel in second. A distant third is Raven Ruler. As they drive by the half, 56 and 1, and they're halfway home. Now they move around that clubhouse turn, and Richard Lomont maintains a lead now by a length and a quarter. It's Party Lobel in second. A distant third is Raven Ruler, followed now by Wildwood Dixieland. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. Richard Lomont a length. It's Party Lobel in second, a distant third. As they race up the back stretches, Raven Ruler. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. 1:27 and 4, and Richard Lomont maintains a lead 2 lengths. Party Lobel is second, and it's those 2 as they turn for home. Richard Lomont is under urging. Here comes Party Lobel with a rush. Here they come turning for home. It's Richard Lomont with the lead, but Party Lobel is out for the drive, and it's Party Lobel on the outside now to take command. It is Party Lobel striding clear at the wire. Richard Lomont is second. Raven Ruler is up for third. Here they come. Fan pacing between horses. Wallach left for the lead. On the far outside there goes Short Change. What a Sport. Motion Man. Into the turn they race. Motion Man. He's on the inside. It's Wallach. Parked and driving into second. Short Change in third. Followed on the inside. That's What a Sport. Followed in that turn Marengo, Wolf, and Super Mario. Approaching the quarter. Motion Man has the lead. Short Change. He's on the outside. Short Change with a rush. Up to challenge for the lead. They're moving by the quarter. 28 and 3, and there goes Short Change. Short Change with a neck in front. On the inside, Motion Man, it's Wallach in third. Followed in that turn, What a Sport. Pretender to the outside. It's Marengo, Wolf, and Super Mario. Approaching the half-mile marker, Motion Man has the lead, but Short Change. He's on the outside of challenging second. Wallach is right there in third, followed by Pretender with cover. It's What a Sport. Here comes Super Mario and Marengo Wolf. 59 seconds flat. They're halfway home. Motion Man into the clubhouse turn. It's Short Change on the outside. Second, Wallach. He wants out of third. On the outside, that's Pretender, Super Mario, and Marengo Wolf. Now they curve into the back stretch. Motion Man has the lead. Here comes Pretender. Third, moving to second on the outside. The Buckeye going to the whip. Here comes Pretender, and Pretender now storms into command. There goes Short Change on the move again. Followed on the outside of horses, Super Mario. Now they drive into the far turn. It's Pretender now by 4 lengths. Super Mario on the outside and Short Change. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Pretender under a heavy whip. Here they come turning far home. It's Pretender with the lead. Super Mario is coming on. It's Pretender, Super Mario on the outside. It's Pretender under the whip. Super Mario on the inside. Pretender, Super Mario at the bar. Robert Change was third. Number 2, Wellak was 4.